Hey guys, it is Mersh. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm just going to provide a bit of an update on the free to play. Now that everything has calmed down quite a bit and energy is obviously starting to run quite low. So I guess to start with, I'll just update you guys on the tournaments. We'll start with the clan versus clan since that's finished. I was luckily able to get part of a very friendly clan who, um, for the most part, put in a good shift for the CVC. The clan we were against, I feel a little bit sorry for, just because they didn't have as many active players at all. But we managed to grab all of the rewards, which is lovely. And as you can imagine, all of that energy has already gone. But that's how we did in CVC. In terms of the tournaments, this is kind of what I've been focusing on, well, at least throughout the last couple of days. We did the champ training tournament. We've got the max rewards there. We're not going to push any further just because there's not much point unless there is literally like 50 points in it. Um, we're not going to invest any more energy into doing champ training right now, which is a little bit frustrating because we do have our team sort of sorted. We've got Ignatius, who is like my main carry by far. He's absolutely putting in a massive shift everywhere. We've got Deacon, who's 5 star, and then I went ahead and 5 starred Ruella as well, just because I was looking at her kit and honestly I was really impressed by it. And I think she is going to be a mainstay in the team for a while, just because she's with this team. I'm struggling to kill bosses, right? Ignatius is great for waves, but bosses he is struggling with. But I'll speak a little bit more about that later. Deacon, quality support, Armor good for turn meter control. Rhonda is probably has a shoe in for like competing with Rowella for being a boss killer. But the plus about Rowella is that both of these are multi hits, and she has turn meter control and decent damage and an ally buff. Like overall, I think for me, she's just good. Well, when you combine that with the fact that she's an epic champion, she's going to be a lot easier to ascend and book out than Ronda will be, especially since I'm going to be putting all my legendary sort of type resources into Ignatius. I think it just makes more sense to go with Ruella right now. So I ended up getting her 5 stars just so we can start leveling. The reason the whole champ training thing and I'm not doing it anymore is a little bit annoying is because I've got Armago, Ronda, and Ruella who all need to get to level 50 really just to get their base stats high enough for me to be able to keep pushing in like different dungeons and stuff, right? But yeah, we did a good job with the champ training. We were pretty efficient with our resources. We didn't end up spending any energy to like keep. Oh, sorry, we did spend energy. We didn't spend any gems, um, which is good. I would like to get the relentless gear here, but I have a feeling like these guys are not going to be happy with like settling just for gems. I mean, they might be, and to be honest, I would actually be quite happy. But these guys have been like consistently pushing since the tournament started, and they're still like a day and a half, and I'm not going to be able to play too much when this tournament is coming to an end. So I'm kind of just have to accept whatever the outcome is. I don't want to invest more energy into trying to grind out for this when I've already got all the like guaranteed rewards for it, right? The rest of it, as long as I don't come 11th, well, to be honest, as long as I don't come below like ninth or 8th maybe, I'd be quite happy. At least 40 gems is ideal, but I might do a little bit of pushing if I can just to guarantee at least the 75 gems. I don't know. Then we come on to Spider. And Spider is a rough one because with Ignatius, he is great for Spider, but that's like Spider 20 or like just any stage where the spiders or the spiderlings are more tanky. Because at the moment, he has two AoE abilities and quite a high cooldown, and that's great for wave-based content. But for things like Spider, he's nuking all the spiderlings with both of his AoEs, and we're not getting any value from the HB burn that he has in his kit, and it just means that we're actually like a little bit limited with Spider, which is another reason I want to build up the rest of the team. So it's not just him trying to like hold their hand through all of this content, right? I want them to be able to at least carry their own weight in the team. And I don't have any other champions right now that are worth building, at least not to me. I've got a lot of the roles filled for what I wanted. I just need a more like ally protect healer kind of champion and just more of a boss killer, really. I'm struggling for boss killing. And we're struggling in the dungeons progressions, but again, I'll get to that in a bit. But with Spider, we have run it a lot of times, but because we can't progress through to like at least, I don't know, Spider stage 10, we're struggling to get good value from it. As you can see, we did put a bit of energy into it, and the points were just not really doing it for us. What I think I will do is run Spider a little bit AFK tomorrow whilst I'm at work, and hopefully try and at least grab the gems. If we can grab the ancient shard, obviously that would be perfect. And the 4-star chicken is just more than I can ask for right now, if I'm being honest. But that's how we are doing in terms of the tournament. Then we're going to go to the missions. Now, I spent a lot of energy trying to get this one done, and I'm at a stage on Ice Golem where I'm getting guaranteed 4 or 5 star artifacts. I spent probably 2 energy refills worth of energy on trying to do this, and across like, I don't know, it's probably about 15 battles, we got 2 pieces of 5-star gear. So we've taken like a massive risk, I guess, with hindsight. It didn't seem like a massive risk, so I thought, oh, surely I've got okay chances, but no. So we're lacking a little bit behind by that, which is annoying because I wanted to push it so we could get these like affinity keep style missions done. Just because this affinity pot is going to be huge for helping us ascend Ignatius, right? And same with the spirit one, it'll be crucial for getting our either Deacon or Ruella ascended. And the Force one is just the Force one. I don't have any good Force champions yet, but it'll be handy to have this for when we are pulling shards, and hopefully we will do one day. So that's in terms of missions, but to be honest, I'm not stressing too much about them. There is a lot of missions, and it ends with Fuse Justicar. And I have 2 out of the 4 champions needed to fuse him, and I'm not in any rush really to get it done when I have so much other things that I need to work on still. So, to be honest, I'm just going to let this all happen naturally. And every time I get the advanced quest to go and do dungeons, I'm just going to hop into Ice Golem and pray that I just randomly get that 5-star drop one day. The rest of them honestly don't look too difficult. Getting masteries for 2-star champions, or sorry, tier 2 masteries for 4 champions, that's easy, that's possible. That's just running Minotaur like 4 or 5 times, to be honest. This one will be fairly easy. We're already on like stage 11, I think, of the Arcane Keep. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that. The Dragon one's going to be easy. This one's easy. It's just the only thing about these ones and why I wanted to get them done is because they're time locked, right? At the moment, all the keeps are open, but they're closing in about 16 hours or something. So it's sad that we're not going to be able to get these kind of missions done in time, but to be honest, it might be a good thing. It might force me to space out my energy and not just try and do everything at once, because I feel like that's what I'm doing a lot of at the moment. Same with the Minotaur one. Well, we can do the Minotaur one anytime, but I'm just saying it's easy. Spirit Keep, like they're all so easy. 5-star Ascension of a champion will be a bit challenging, but hopefully, if we clear all of that and work on our team, we will get to a point where we could actually maybe get a 5-star Ignatius, which would be huge, because then we can start using the amulets on him to help with his like defense and accuracy, which would just be really nice. Now I'm a bit lost. Where was I? Okay, here. That's easy. That's easy. Done, done. Void Keep, that'll be a little bit annoying because that's only open once a week, but it won't be a problem once we get to it. It's just a matter of waiting, which I said will be a plus. This one should be easy as well, especially if we have to clear Minotaur like just before this one. This one's going to be easy. Like honestly, looking at them, they're all so easy to do. And hopefully, if I do invest into the team, this one will also be completed by the time I get to it as well. This one we're already doing. Like going through all of them, they're all possible for the account. I can do them. It's just the case that I don't have any energy to be able to get to the point where I can do these. So yeah, it's just a little bit frustrating. Um, Fusing Justicar is obviously the end goal. Whenever I'm farming food for like the quests or advanced quests, I'll make sure I'm farming in the stages so I can have a chance to pick up the champions for him. And once I've done that and I've got all 4 of them, then I'll go back to farming 12-3 in Brutal. But yeah, that's just an update on the missions. In terms of challenges, we are part 3 of 5 on the champion ones. I just need to win a campaign battle with 4 champions of 40 or higher. And to be honest, I should have done this just before I used the food on Ignatius, but it's not a problem. Like I said, I'm building up the team anyway, and this is just like a nice little Brucey reward of energy for when I do get to that point. It's just annoying that I don't know what the next champion challenges are, and I feel like I could be doing them in the meantime. So it's just another reason I really want to get my team at least to level 40 for everybody as soon as possible. In terms of artifacts, we're on part 9 of 10, and the reason we stopped doing the artifact challenges is just because these ones no longer give you energy back. It gives you a pesky amount of silver, which, to be honest, I would earn more by spending 108 energy in Spider. Like, there's no point in me doing these right now. I'll probably go back and do these closer to the next fusion just to grab the Void Shard if I'm going to need it for like the summoning events, right? In terms of dungeons, we're just a little bit locked because the team isn't where it needs to be. We cannot currently get to stage 13 of these dungeons, which is a bit annoying. Like Ignatius could easily be part of a team that can clear these. It's just the rest of them aren't quite there yet. Then in terms of arena, we have hit gold 1, which is lovely. Although I am finding that the fights get so much harder once you go from silver 4 to gold 1. It is crazy. But we're going to work on them slowly. And so look at the arena. I'll refresh. You maybe get one or two free fights throughout the whole thing. Then you don't see another fight that has normally less than 100 player power. This one is 80k. When you compare it to my team, this is the best team I can put up. We are just over half of this one. We're less than half of every other team here. We'll go ahead and take this just so I don't forget or accidentally refresh. Sorry, YST, your girl Canelia is no longer with us. But yeah, that's the arena sort of update. I'll show you the dungeon progress so far. So with Spirit Keep, we were able to get to stage 10, and we don't have a good, reliable way of placing heal reduction, so we just can't progress through this at the moment. Ignatius himself, Ignatius alone, basically, just can't clear this boss on his own. Arcane Keep, again, stage 10. Void Keep, stage 10. But I think we did Void Keep quite easily. We could probably push past on Void Keep. Stage 10 is our cap for magic as well, and stage 10 is the cap for force. And we just don't have enough of a team to progress past them. And I don't want to keep sitting in the magic keep to farm the affinity pots for Ignatius, because I don't think it'll be enough of a boost for the whole account to warrant the energy that I'm going to spend. Plus, I'm going to have to do it later down the line, and I'm going to get the superior magic potion anyway from the mission, so I may as well just wait and hold off on that and be efficient with the energy. In terms of Minotaur, honestly, we haven't tried pushing. We got to stage 8 a while ago, and then today I tried stage 9 for a mission, and yeah, we absolutely smoked him. So I imagine we're probably not too far away from being able to start clearing stage 15, which would be ideal for the masteries, right? Uh, Ice Golem, this is where I've been getting all the bad luck. With Ice Golem, we have we've made it to stage 12, but it was quite ropey, so we've gone back down and we're farming currently at stage 11, just because we have 3 spirit affinities in the lineup. And Armiger actually does a lot of work in the Ice Golem. The strategy kind of for me has been to get all the 2 side adds low enough to the point where Armiger's very weak looking A2 can actually go ahead and block the revival together. And then once I block the heal reduction one, or block the revive of the heal reduction like side ad, I've got Rhonda and Ignatius in lifesteal, and they can both just like slowly whittle down the boss just after hitting auto, which is lovely. But yeah, stage 12 is not too bad. It means we can start from stage 13 once we've got a team. Spider, I tried pushing for stage 9, but honestly, uh, we do enough damage to kill the spiderlings in one hit, but we don't do enough damage to the spider to kill him before he kills us, which is just the reality of it. Ignatius will come and shine through on Spider when we get to the later stages, but for now, we're just sort of able to farm stage 8 and we're chilling. With Dragon, we haven't tried pushing this at all, but we have got him to stage 12. We haven't tried stage 13 at all yet, I don't think. But we don't need to at the moment. It'd be nice to farm it for the lifesteal gear, but it's just not a priority right now. I need the champions to be able to put it in first. With Finite, we pushed to stage 8 I think we did try and see like just how far we could get, just to see what sort of level we're at. And yeah, stage 8 was our limit. And don't even I haven't even clicked into the Sand Devils Necropolis yet. I don't want to. But yeah, that is the general update. Um, and now I'm kind of in like a lull period where I don't know what to focus on exactly. I think I've worked it out, and I feel like I know what the best play is for me to do right now. I just want to progress fast, but I don't think it's the best thing for my account. Um, so I need Ignatius to be 3-star ascended, just because I need his HP burn to be irresistible. It'll just give him so much extra value and so much more consistency, and just more ability and capability of being able to beat the higher bosses. With the provoke, it's huge as well, but we mainly just need to get this ability unlocked and rolling. And I feel like the best way to do that is to focus on the missions for the time being. Um, to be able to do that, obviously, I need energy, which I am severely lacking in. We don't look how sad my inbox is looking. It's all the multi battles from the promo codes, which I have not got round to even needing to use. And we've got an arena refill that I can't even really get value off because I'm in gold now and I am barely getting any fights. I am literally refreshing my arena token at the same rate that I find a fight that I can actually take. So I'm tempted to actually drop back down to silver just so I can keep farming and building up the medals. And it will also just give me something to do on this account. I'll go ahead and grab that. Don't need you, Death Knight. And I haven't unlocked any of the market either because we did get one ancient appear in the market, but it was literally on the first slot, so lovely. Um, but yeah, I think the focus is going to have to be with missions, just because we're going to grab all this extra stuff, which will just be handy. And at the moment, when you have an account that has nothing, all of these like little bits of like gear and energy and pots and gems and silver, it all adds up and it's all actually quite significant. Um, what I need to be able to do that though is obviously get the team sorted, get them leveled, get them in maybe better gear if possible. The stats for Ignatius, he's running quite slow, but he's got a decent amount of defense for this level, and he's got crit and he's got a little bit of accuracy. Deacon is the fastest champion at 190. He's got pretty good accuracy for this level. He's able to place his debuffs on everything, no problem. We have Ruella running at 178, and that's just because we ascended her to unlock this ability, which is a turn meter fill. So at the moment, we've got like turn meter fill by Deacon into drop defense, into Ruella, turn meter fill, increased crit rate, and then it's normally into a Ronda nuke. And she's honestly really, really solid with not having much to work with. So Ronda's been a huge addition. Before Ronda, the team was looking even sadder than it is now. And then finally we'd have Ignatius in that turn order. And it works nicely for Arena when I can get fights that are like similar level, you know. Um, I'll show you the quest. Like I have literally done every single quest that I can do, and I cannot wait for the reset, really, because it's going to be another 3 days before this, another 23 days before I get to redo these again. Advanced quests, like I have such little else to do because I have no energy that I just get them all out the way and I have no excuse but to do it. But the plan for future, I think, is going to be to use the energy that we do get into the progress missions, as well as obviously the quests. And the whole idea is to get all of these extra rewards, keep the progress going, make sure we don't get stopped too much by the time bar that will be the potion keeps. And then I have the decision, do I also focus on getting another 6-star and save up these gems till I get 800 to get the masteries for a second 6-star? Or, whilst I'm focusing on these missions and progressing through them and leveling up the team as I do I invest in the second level of the gem mine? Let me know what you guys think. I know what I want to do and I know what I probably should do. I want to buy masteries because I feel like it's just going to make it easier in the short term. But I feel like the benefit of the long term would be to invest it into the gem mine, start grabbing more gems every day, let this tick back up, then by the time I have these guys all 50 and I've made good progress on these dungeon missions, by that time I should be getting harder missions where I'll need another 6-star. And thanks to leveling up the gem mine now, I might earn enough gems to then be able to buy the masteries for whoever I want to 6-star. And it will also give me time to actually farm up the food, right? Because we've got, we're including skink here, but we've got 4 4-star chickens already. And do I have any others? And we have 1 4-star chicken sitting here as well. So we're like a fifth of the way to getting another 6-star. It's just whether or not I double down and just really go for it. I don't know. But yeah, I think the play is to. I just want the masteries now so I can do more stuff now. But it probably just isn't the smartest thing. So I think I'm actually going to invest into the gem mine, get it to at least level 2. And then once I've done that, I will start saving to get probably masteries for Deacon, maybe Ruella. I'll see how they perform once Ruella's 50 and make the judgment then. And also see who else I pull. Let me know what you think I should do with the masteries and with the energy that I get now. In the short term and the long term, let me know why as well. So just so I can make like a informed decision before I go ahead and start doing stuff. But yeah, that'll be all for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Take care and peace.